With the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie now playing in theaters, let's talk about the live action movie, which is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. Is the Super Mario Bros. Movie from 1993 still really that bad after 30 years? Or can I give this film some good old fashioned Big D justice? Watch my review and we'll see. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Joel, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1993 fantasy adventure flick Super Mario Bros. Released by Buena Vista under their Hollywood Pictures subsidiary, along with Leitmotiv, Allied Filmmakers, and Synergy Pictures. Based on the Mario character of the same name created by Nintendo, this is the first feature-length live-action film based on a video game, long before Sonic the Hedgehog. The film was directed by a husband and wife team of Rocky Morin and Annabelle Jankel, written by Parker Bennett, Terry Runte, and Ed Solomon, starring Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo as the titular characters, along with Samantha Mathis and Dennis Hopper. It follows the world-famous Plummet brothers in a quest to rescue Princess Daisy, as you may know who that is from the Super Mario Land game from Game Boy, from a dystopic parallel universe ruled by the ruthless King Koopa. Yes. Now, this film was a major disappointment, what have you, it has, however, obtained a cult following. Anyway, the film starts out with the following of an impact of a meteorite into the Earth 65 million years ago. The universe is split into two parallel dimensions. Surviving dinosaurs escape into the new dimension, evolving into a humanoid race and founding the city of Dinohan. In 1973, a large egg and a rock are left at a Catholic orphanage. The egg hatches into a human baby. 20 years later, Italian American brothers Mario and Luigi are working as plumbers in Brooklyn, are close to being driven out of business by mafioso Anthony Scapelli's construction company. Luigi meets Daisy, an NYU archaeology student who shows him she has been excavating for dinosaur bones under the Brooklyn Bridge. There, they witness Scapelli's men sabotage it by leaving the water pipes open. Mario and Luigi fix it, but Iggy and Spike, henchmen and cousins of Koopa, the king of the other dimension, kidnap Daisy, and the brothers pursue them through an interdimensional portal to Dino Head. Anyway, and Daisy learns she is descended from dinosaurs and the long lost princess of the other dimension. And her father was overthrown as king by Koopa, and her mother, the queen, was the one who took her to Brooklyn. That's all I'm going to tell you about this story. I will not give the whole story away since this film kind of bombed at the box office. Along the way, the Mario brothers meet Toad. Well, who was a good-natured guitarist who was devolved into a Goomba, a semi-humanoid dinosaur, as punishment for a protest. Yeah. But anyway, while despite the film was a major disappointment, going on to make 38 million worldwide against its 42 to 48 million budget, critics criticized the plot, the inconsistent tone, and lack of faithfulness to the source material. Yeah, it factually does lack that, in my view, but however, they praised the special effects, artistic direction, and cast performances. Yeah, I will agree with that, however. Yeah. Now, the rating on Rotten Tomatoes isn't completely bad, completely, but it's still bad though. It's 28%. And they say despite flashy sets and special effects, the film is too light on story and substance to be anything more than novelty. The LA Times says it's a movie split in two, wildly accomplished on one level, wildly deficient on another. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I will say it's just that everyone just wasn't too thrilled with it. Well, it's okay. I have seen it a few times, but not a whole lot. It's been a long time since I last saw the film, but I'm reviewing the film for a reason. Film is fine and all. I like the special effects and the performances of the cast. Bob Hoskins playing Mario and John Leguizamo as Luigi. This was the film that introduced me to Leguizamo. They weren't too bad. Samantha Mathis played Princess Daisy, as well as the King. They were pretty good. Well, she was good. Dennis Hopper playing Koopa. Wow, where do you see this guy? Anyway, now Spike Koopa is played by Richard Edson, while Iggy is played by Fisher Stevens, who I know him best from the Short Circuit films. Let's see. There is there is also Lance Henriksen in this. He plays the king. And the character of let's see, Lena was played by Fiona Shaw, who of course would later go on to play Harry Potter's dreadful Aunt Petunia in the Harry Potter franchise. And the narrator was Dan Castellaneta, who of course you know best as the voice of a certain Homer Simpson and several other cartoon characters. Anyway, please excuse me, I'll be right back. While despite appearing on several lists of the worst films ever made, Super Mario Bros. Has, however, developed a cult following and has been described as a cult classic. In 2012, there was a webcomic sequel produced in collaboration with Benet. This film's remained the only live action film based on a Nintendo game property for years until Detective Pikachu came out in 2019. Let's see. Now, another good thing I find out was Alan Silvestri, who worked on numerous films, did the score for this. The film also had a soundtrack released on Capitol Records, which I happen to have, by the way, which included did some songs including, let's see, numerous songs including Queen's Tie Your Mother Down, Breakpoint by Megadeth. Heck, there's even the Divinals cover of Love is the Drug, George Clinton's cover of Walk the Dinosaur, and there's also some original tunes, including Almost Unreal by Roxette, who you probably know best from songs like Listen to Your Heart and It Must Have Been Love. Anyway, Super Mario Bros. It's fair in some ways, but would I recommend it? Well, not exactly, unless you are a wee bit curious about this and never knew this even existed. And if you didn't, then I'd say give it a one-time watch. But my verdict is, avoid it. In well, if or but if you are a hardcore fan of Mario, then you might want to look into it and give it a one-time watch. And if you're satisfied, well, then you just might have a little fun with it. But anyway, now actually in an interview, Bob Hoskins was asked the worst thing he ever did, and it was this film. He said the whole experience was a nightmare. Oh, well, I understand and what have you. But however, Leguizamo prepared a video message for the film's 20th anniversary in 2013, saying that he was glad people appreciate the movie. It was the first, nobody had ever done it before, and he's proud of the movie in retrospect. Dennis Hopper wasn't too thrilled either, to be honest. Oh well. Again, nobody's perfect and what have you. But anyway, Super Mario Bros. It's alright and what have you. Not one of the best video game movies, but far from being one of the worst movies in my opinion. So, what did you think of Super Mario Bros. From 1993? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And join me next time when I finally give you my slightly overdue review of Murder Mystery 2. And you will get a review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie from Universal and Illumination this weekend, okay? But I'll have some more Mario come up in a couple more days. So if you like this review, you may want to check out my reviews of these two movies of featuring the other popular video game hero out there, Sonic the Hedgehog. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of his first film from 2020, and the upper right-hand corner is my review of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 from last year in 2022. Or if you'd like, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of Detective Pikachu, which was one of my earlier videos. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.